The most gotta get you guys to laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, don't touch that dial. You have found the place where you wanted to be. The host with the most, the gentleman of three, brothers from the same mother, here on Brothers in Arms podcast on twitch.tv/brothersinarms. It is episode number 137 here on the 10th of December in the year of our Lord 2023. I am your host/introducer, Greg. Joining me are my brothers, Patrick and Alex. We spell Patrick, Greg, and Alex, also known as PGA, the Pro Golf Association, or PAG, depending on which way you want to put it in order. So, gentlemen, good evening.
How's that order?
Hello.
Yeah, you blew the order going PAG.
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 I'm at the bottom. PAG. Hello and good evening.
Greg's the bottom slice of wheat.
He is, in fact.
I am the.
He's the heel.
He's
I'm
the heel.
heel of the bread.
Does that make me the baby face?
Are you?
I don't know.
No.
I think Patrick's the baby face.
I always thought I was.
Aw, you're too kind.
Never mind. We went into definitions and not wrestling terms. All right, welcome.
Oh. I thought you were being all kind and nice. Like,
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you got the
technically.
heel, you got the baby face.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Oh. Well, then what is
Yeah.
Alex?
I'm here.
He's the manager.
I am the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik. Didn't he just pass away this year?
He did, in fact.
Aw.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest
Iron
in
Sheik.
peace.
Pour one out for him.
No.
How do I spell chic?
This is the note. Iron Sheik. How to spell Iron Sheik.
Yep.
I think I got it. SHEIKH.
Yep.
We have
Is there an H?
Pepsi in the room saying hello and
Hello.
good evening, and I am doing well. B Pepsi, it is good to see you in the chat.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on the chat. Twitch.tv/brothersinarmspodcast. Yeah, so
Ooh.
good time. So Alex and I have been on the line for the last
Hour?
30 minutes. Yeah, close to an hour. We're
Close to
getting
an
there. And Greg was relatively on time tonight. Way to go, buddy.
I
Yeah.
know. I tried.
Both of us were wrong in our over-unders. So
Yeah.
well
Does
done.
that mean I win?
Well,
No.
House never wins.
That's never.
Not
Not here.
So yeah, we've been talking and conversing, not necessarily about what we're going to talk about, but then that still slips in. And so welcome to the chat, everybody. Glad that you're here. Our last episode didn't get too many views or downloads. However, one of our newest quote unquote subscribers, Wayne, thanks for reaching out to me on Facebook and trying to find out where we are. Hope you enjoy the show and what we have to talk about and how we talk about it, because really that's the fun of it, how we talk about it, right? It's not
Yeah.
necessarily what we talk about,
No.
it's how we enjoy the process.
That's
And
true.
So yeah, welcome to the process of our processing.
We are
This is how my
processors.
mind works.
This is how the mind works of the three of us. So
Yeah, welcome. It's a scary place.
buckle up, Buttercup.
Buckle
it's gotta
up.
be fine.
Okay, here we go.
I need a soundbite of that. I just do.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Good stuff. So, gentlemen, how goes it where you are? Greg out on the West Coast, Alex
Yes.
on the East Coast.
The East Coast.
The East Coast.
Literally.
Yeah, and I'm here just square in Atlanta.
Yeah. Oh, we got Philip and Liz too. Hey guys.
Let's go, guys. Welcome back.
In the beautiful South.
Technically, I'm still in the South.
Are you really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
up for debate.
It's south of the Mason-Dixon.
You and I both know that.
I'm just saying.
Yes, sort of.
Yes.
Virginia is a weird place, PT.
No, it's not.
It is. It's
Okay,
it's-
last week, Alex, I distinctly remember you saying, "Oh, hold on, I've got show notes. Check this out. Oh, Virginia sucks."
It does.
This was my quote.
Well, it may have happened during the time when no one could hear me last week, but yes, Virginia sucks.
No, you said it at the end too. So
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
bookended that episode. So
Yeah.
Liz,
Yeah.
and Liz, you put it. It is undeniably weird. Yes.
Yeah.
It is a weird place. It is far enough. It is as far north as you can get while still technically being in the south.
Ha! Lawyered.
But question,
Which, yes.
do they serve sweet tea?
Yes.
Yes.
Then quite possibly it is the South.
It is the South. It is.
Yeah. Once you get past that and when you start hitting like Maryland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's not Virginia. That's Maryland.
Right. Pennsylvania is definitely not the South. Pennsylvania is Amish.
Well, I mean, it is
just Dutch.
It is undeniably a southern state, though.
Yes.
By a southern state of mind.
Is Virginia a Commonwealth as well?
Yes, unfortunately.
It is a Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Or as we refer to it here, the Communist wealth of Virginia. Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I hope. Bless you, Virginians.
Yep.
Your state is for lovers.
Liz just said a waitress in Montana once told her that they were sweet enough on their own without making the tea into syrup.
Sacrilege.
That is kind of sacrilege, yeah.
Yeah. It's the one thing. It's the one thing. Like, Brandy is from upstate New York, and she don't like sweet tea. I know. And she thinks sweet tea is gross.
That
it makes me sad.
I died a little inside.
I trust me. She has so many awesome qualities. So she is good in my book, but that one just makes my heart.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm physically writing one-liners here. You guys are doing great.
You're
Thank
fine. Yeah. I'm here for you.
Yeah. Well, number one, I couldn't type sacrilege, so thank you, spell check. And then I died a little inside. I like that one too. So nice. Cool. It's good stuff. We aim to please, so you aim too, please.
My guys had to clean the head earlier this week, and that's the sign that I put up.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
I'll take a picture of it when I go into work tomorrow, and I'll send it to you because it just makes me happy. We aim to please, so you aim too, please.
Please. Yeah. I think that was put up in a. Remember when Mom used to work at
the factory?
No, when Mom worked at the pharmacy in downtown Shelby.
I don't remember it only because I was too young, but I knew.
Okay, so I remember enough of visiting Mom that there are times that I had to use the bathroom at Mom's work, and so I would go in. On above the toilet, it was, I can't remember if it was embroidered or printed, but the sign said, and I quote, "If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the seedy." So
I need that on a throw pillow.
Yeah. You need to put that one next on your the head of your ship.
Sure.
I'll write it out for you.
I got it.
Printer for the win.
Yeah.
I've been printing a lot of stuff.
Or better yet, print it using what's it called? Vinyl. Get a vinyl. Do you have a vinyl printer, boyo?
No.
Oh, I know Patrick does.
I did. I do not anymore.
What? You guys got rid of the?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, when you marry a minimalist, they go through phases. And the phase isn't necessarily the minimalist phase. It is I no longer use this. It no longer brings me joy. We're getting rid of it.
Marie Kondo for the win. Got it.
Fair.
So, Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never heard of the book, The Swedish Art of Death Cleaning, check it out. It will
I love
really.
the name.
It's fantastic. But the idea is this: if you don't think your kids are gonna deal with it when you die, get rid of it. Like, don't leave your kids crap. Get rid of it. Sell it. Donate it. White elephant to somebody. Whatever you gotta do. But if you're not getting joy out of it, don't think that your kids will later either. But on the retrospect of that, on the other side, if it is giving you joy, keep it. Keep that thing. Keep that knickknack. Keep that, cat toy. Keep whatever it is. Keep it and enjoy it. And then when you pass, your kids can then decide what to do with it. But have you ever seen that cartoon where that it's just a one panel and the guy opens up the garage and it's just packed to the gill, and he turns to his son and he says, "Son, one day all of this will be yours." And it's just a wall of stuff, right? Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that. Just be kind, rewind, and take care of your stuff. Anyways, sorry. Boy, that was a wild rabbit trail.
The Swedish art of death cleaning.
I love it.
The Swedish art of death cleaning.
Harry Potter and the Swedish art of death cleaning.
Perfect.
There's her new book. Oh man.
Have you seen the series where it goes Ron Weasley?
Oh yeah.
And gives the chapter, it gives the book of.
Yeah.
Oh, it is the best.
And that
I
time,
love that.
Ron Weasley and the time I was a star at Quidditch.
Yeah.
So we're talking about getting rid of stuff. So not this behind, not the poster thing, because that's all my old patches that I have mounted. But these two boxes down, I'm trying to figure out how my arm works.
It's down.
This is all donation stuff.
Oh, good for you.
I'm with you guys. I went through. So I'll talk a little bit. We were talking earlier. I got some stuff from Raven when I was there's stuff that I didn't take with me to New York, and I've talked about this before. I've been through divorce. She stayed here in California. I went to New York and then ended up in Virginia after that. But now I'm back here in California, stationed here for the next couple of years. Really close to Zoe, which is awesome.
Woo!
But there's a lot of my stuff that I couldn't take with me. So I have been this morning we did the exchange. I went to drop her off so that she could get off to Hebrew school. And she brought me a bunch of my stuff. So like I said before, so I got my tuba. I actually opened up the case before we started the show and got a chance to look it over. And surprisingly, all the valves and slides are all still working.
Wow.
Which is impressive for a horn that hasn't been touched in 6 years.
Right.
But I got that. I got all of my books that I couldn't take because I was trying to save space. So I went through and got rid of some of the ones that I have not, don't ever plan on reading or didn't want to keep. I just tried to pare it down to the ones. So that second shelf right there, those are all of mine. Alex, I still have my copy of the Anarchist Cookbook.
Yes. I'm still on a list for ordering that, probably.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, it came up in my most recent security clearance thing.
Oh
It
my
actually
goodness.
popped up. They're like, hey, you bought this back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I've read through it. It's Patrick, if you haven't read it, it's really entertaining. Don't do anything in it. But
oh no, absolutely not.
Most of the recipes in there will blow up in your face, literally.
Yeah.
Like you will die.
Oh, yeah.
But because when was it first published, Boyo? Do you remember?
Oh, it was the late 90s.
Okay, so yeah, so it was published now 20 years ago. I think it was published even before that. I thought it was published in the 60s or the 70s.
Oh, it was on the internet when the internet was new.
Right.
So in the 90s, I saw some pages and some recipes. So just saying that happened.
I
So yeah.
vaguely remember some stories with you and was it
Uh-huh.
Andy Broughton, right?
No, it was David Broughton, and
David.
yeah.
Sorry, David. We're gonna get in trouble.
Certain
But
cookbook.
Yeah.
yes. But no, so like I found that it's a fascinating, hilarious read. I've got some of my first edition stuff. Patrick Rothfuss, when I saw him at Comic-Con years ago, signed my copy of The Name of the Wind,
Mm.
and then I had him. I just bought a copy of The Slow Regard of Silent Things, and 1969. Thank you, Liz.
Thanks, Liz.
Smart House for the win.
Smart House for the win. The
1969.
revised edition was after Columbine, and that was late 90s.
Okay.
Because they realized they got most of their stuff from that.
No bueno.
Yeah.
But no, so I've got my copy of Slow Regard of Silent Things that was signed by him. Some other knickknacks. But then I also got, like I said, gentlemen, I got my DVD collection back. And I tried to purge some of it. I got it down to one box of things that I want to keep. It's mainly action movies, because who doesn't love that? Plus Mary Poppins, because Mary Poppins is awesome. But some of the other things that were in here.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Gentlemen.
Oh, Gundam W?
Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing.
Do you remember Patrick? I don't know.
Hiro Yui, Troll Barton. Yeah, that's all I got.
But
I got cookies though.
But we were buying. So we found this. It was online. It was this company. It was called FX. I don't even know if they're still around. But they're almost like ripped. Because you remember how much these things cost if you bought them officially from like Bandai Namco?
Like $30.
No.
Per
the
season.
Original, like the full collection from Bandai Namco.
It was $150.
They were just like some
Easily.
stupid amount of money. And then we found this website that sold them in these compressed versions for dirt cheap. So I have Gundam Wing.
Hold on, Smart Home, do you want a cookie?
I've got
Oh yeah.
Hellsing. Again, same thing, FX. And then the other one that I saw.
Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Let's go.
Uh-huh. So, got Cowboy Bebop. I've got all my Miyazaki films. I've got the one film I've watched twice, and it will take a...
Nope.
Yeah, right?
Never again on that one.
Yeah, no. It's, I keep it because it has certain memories to me, but this is one of those films. Patrick, have you seen this yet?
No, sir.
Don't.
Watch it once. You'll never watch it again. If you want to borrow it, I'll send it to you.
It is sad.
It's really rough.
Oh, it's sad.
Oh,
Akira.
This film is as old as I am, and it's just as good as it was when it came out originally.
Or as we say around here in the South, Akira.
Akira. Put it on a cracker, dude.
Have you seen this one?
Yep.
Yes. So actually, Patrick, I think you're the one that recommended it to me.
I did.
So I have my copy of Gunslinger Girl, which is absolutely
Italians.
Yeah, it's so good. And then the other big ones. I love this series. The standalone, the OVA, is still incredible to this day. I've got Afro Samurai, which people either love or hate. I've got all of the Rurouni Kenshin stuff, specifically the prequel things, the OVAs, and the 3 series. And then, Alex, I still have Sorcerer Hunters.
That was a good one.
I'm not showing that one.
No, it's okay.
Go look it up. That was how
It was
I
weird.
managed to buy that one in high school. I watched it in high school.
The main
It
character's
is,
name was Shockalot.
Shockalot?
Yeah. Well, it was
It's
chocolate.
Right.
Yeah.
it's
It's weird.
yeah. It's a weird.
It's real weird.
series. Like, so just if you want to go watch it, go watch it. I don't know if I'll keep that one. I might just give it up because I watched it. I enjoyed it. I don't think I'm ever gonna watch it again, and I don't have the same tie to it as I do with Grave of the Fireflies. But no, like, I still have all my Robin Williams films that I absolutely love. I've got Adam Sandler's Don't Mess with the Zohan. Oh, you've got a
Yeah, just
you're showing off your little dude too.
just a little fig.
Hey, whoa, phrasing.
Yeah, figurine.
There you go.
Figurine. But no, so like I was able to go through and pull out all my books and then all my DVDs and the ones that I absolutely want to keep because I know I'll probably end up watching them again at some point, um, for one reason or another. And having my anime collection back, like that was one of those things. Like I've I've been fine without it, but I've also missed it.
Oh.
And to have it again in my collection,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
brings a smile to my, because like the only two films I have right now or had before this is I had a copy of Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle, which are both
Ooh.
phenomenal. Yeah, right.
Miyazaki.
Great movies in their own right. Have you? Oh, I'm gonna switch subjects again.
Squirrel.
No, not you.
Yeah, well, on the
Skirt.
same vein, new film,
Point.
The Boy and the Heron.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, have you seen the voice actors for it? The American,
Yes.
or excuse me, the English voice actors?
Uh-huh.
Holy cow.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson plays the Heron, and it's really, really
Uh-huh. Mark Hamill's got a part in it. Shoot. The Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
good. William Dafoe.
William Dafoe.
William Dafoe, he's got a part in it. Like, there's some big names in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I might not be able to remember the names, but there's some big names.
Mm.
So it's good stuff. So yeah, I think this is his last Miyazaki.
He keeps saying that. Do you know how many times he's retired?
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember what's the Pollo?
Poco Rosso.
Oh,
No, not
Porco
Poco Rosso.
Oh,
No, the
Ponyo.
Ponyo. There you go. Ponyo was
Ponyo.
supposed to be his last one, and then he pooped out another one. So here we are with this one. The man just keeps going.
Just keeps
Yeah,
going.
well, he can't help himself.
Yep.
I
I
wanted
think
to
he
look
can.
this one up because I'm convinced, y'all, he's gonna keep making films, and it sounds morbid, but he's gonna keep making films till he dies.
Oh, he'll make him past that.
Yeah, probably.
His studio's
Okay.
got a bunch of them in the works. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. All right, I can believe that.
So
No, I can believe that. Wholeheartedly.
Ghibli Studios,
Full
folks.
send.
If you're interested in any kind of animation, animation, Ghibli
Animation.
Studios, check them out.
Studio Ghibli.
Quality stuff. Studio Ghibli Studios. My Name is Totoro. Just check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff.
But not Grave of the Fireflies.
Not Grave of the Fireflies. No. That's a one and done.
Oh, it's sad.
Yeah. Say it.
Sad.
Akira.
So like case in point. So this film, right?
Yeah, Nausicaa.
When did it come out? Do you know?
Oh, that one was before. That was around Porco Rosso.
It's 1984.
Gotta be. Yeah.
1984 when it came out. And when Disney released it here in the States, they did it in. So I didn't realize this. So there was a English dub that was done in 1985, which I would love to go and find because I think that would be fun.
Why are you gonna watch dubbed?
Because I like watching it and being able to hear it.
Bro, You only needed to
What?
be loud enough to hear the subtitles. I'm sorry.
It's so funny. But here's the thing. So when Disney released this, they released it because it's this is Walt Disney Home Entertainment. It was released here in the States. This came out in 2005 when they released it here in the States. Patrick Stewart, Shia LaBeouf,
The Boof.
Uma Thurman,
Uma.
Mark Hamill.
I know that guy.
Sounds
Those
like a
are the
real
ones-
Joker to me.
Those are the ones. Those are the ones that are like really sticking out in my head. But it's so fucking. You're not doing it to me. I'm dodging this one.
That's what Liam Neeson wish he said.
Pickles, salami, pickles, pastrami.
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 Nice.
But
Banana.
yeah, no. So that was, I mean, aside from just regular that. So that's the that's the highlight of my week.
I love it,
All
man.
right.
Thank you.
It's been exciting. Like just I got the stuff today and I geeked out just going through it all and sorting it and putting stuff away and seeing what all was there.
I love how every week you have something new behind you.
Yes,
Like
it's
your
growing.
room is becoming slowly more and more yours.
Yes. Well, like some of the stuff is in here. It's just not put in its. It doesn't
Right.
have its home yet. So
Right. Like I said, it's becoming yours.
It's Brandy's. It's ours because there's a lot of stuff in here. Like I said, that top shelf, that's all hers. That shelf is all her books. And we've got some of hers. Like I've got Alex, you probably remember I made her a suitcase or got her a suitcase that
I was there with you. I helped.
Yeah. So that's actually
We got
sitting
her a
over here.
suitcase.
It's sitting over here in the corner. Did I ever show you that, Patrick?
Real quick, Philip says that a silent voice is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, so check that one out.
Okay, noted.
Yes.
But yes, I have seen the suitcase.
Yes. Yeah, no, that thing's really cool. So yeah, so like that's in here. One of my favorite photos of Zoe is in here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't that cute?
Mm-hmm.
She got her little Superman on. She's Clark Kent. That's why she got her glasses.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Should have been obvious.
So, but nice.
Sorry. I had chili
yeah,
tonight for dinner.
He ain't in the chat, man. We're good. I had schnitzel.
Schnitzel? He had the schnitzel.
Liz made schnitzel. It was fantastic.
You made schnitzel?
Schnitzel?
Liz did, yeah. It was great.
You made schnitzel. That
Then he took it. He took it sound.
He
He
took
made
it.
schnitzel.
Did you make schnitzel?
Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Where did you?
That's from Sling Blade, Greg.
Very well then.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that one's got traction. Mm-hmm. Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton. Well, Patrick, what about you, man? What are the highlights?
Oh, highlights.
I know. It's a difficult week. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Highlights. Julia, I'm so proud of her. She did an adult thing this week. She took her ACT on Saturday.
Oh, yay.
Very, very proud of her. She did the best to her ability. We'll get test results however long it takes these days. But I made comment to her, and I kind of made it in a joking manner, but then I made it serious. I said, Julia, you are this close from being a full-fledged adult,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so proud of her. She's really becoming a just a wonderful person,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm blessed by that. Got to sing with her in praise and worship today at the church. We were invited to Jonesboro, which shout out to Jonesboro. Shout out to our folks who introduced us to Jonesboro during their winter assignment,
Yep.
our Christmas assignment in Atlanta. But we got invited to go there, and so Julia and I and Carrie played piano. We led praise and worship, and then we sang a sort of a solo for the altar call, and it was just a real blessing to be able to share that with her. But Carrie brought the word. She got to preach this morning, and that was awesome. I love listening to her. I love to see how she processes a piece of scripture and then makes a sermon out of it. That's always beautiful to watch. And then yeah, um, I've been able to talk to Dad a couple times this week, and he's been able to help me process a couple of things and just be a really strong, um, confident outside of this place. And so I'm very grateful for our parents, very grateful for our dad. Um, he he's a solid rock when it comes to those kind of things, and very helpful. So grateful for that. But looking ahead, though, boys, my boy Philip, he gets to be here on Thursday, and stupid excited about that. I'm very happy to have all four of us under the same roof again, and planning on making a lot of food.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but then a week from today, right now, we're going to be in the air somewhere over Canada,
Oh.
heading west.
Road,
So, uh, yeah, that guys, I can't even wrap my head around it. But yeah, got some work to do. Got some planning and some talking and some more planning and also flying by the seat of our pants. We'll see
Mm-hmm.
what happens. So more about that later. But yeah, um, those are the highlights of my week.
That's good.
So
exciting.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm excited. I might get a chance to see Philip too. That'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Good.
How about you, Alex?
It's been probably about the same week. You know, you and I had our conversation before we started all of this. Um, but I got a couple of different opportunities this week to do some wonderful things. You know, some of them the usual wonderful things, and some of them, um,
These
yeah,
are a few of my
yeah,
favorite things.
you know. So I got to go on Friday again, as usual, and do the Friday Night Magic gig.
Friday Night Massacre.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my buddy John was there, which was kind of fun.
Ooh.
So we ended up, all of us, the usual final table, all ended up at the final table again. And we decided to do some stupid things. My buddy Tim was waiting on me. We were supposed to go and go hang out after the week that the two of us had had. So I sat down at the table and I was like, all right, guys, I need a quick game. So fastest thing, whatever you've got, give me a quick game. And they said, okay. So I sat down with three other dudes that pulled out, you know, probably the fastest things that they could do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting.
Okay.
It was very interesting. Because our quick game lasted almost an hour and a half.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
That's
That
not how this works, boys.
it was the first night that I was there that I had some competition. And it was awesome. These boys brought their A game, and they realized what they needed to do to stop me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it still didn't work, but it delayed the inevitable.
Honest at all?
It definitely delayed the inevitable. And I got the opportunity, but Tim got tired of waiting on me. He went to the Admirals game while I went to Magic, and he was like, I'm gonna go wait in the car. I said, okay. Well, it happens at a place that he and I both like to go to, right? Like he's my big D&D guy. So like while we were on deployment, that's what we did. We did multiple campaigns together. So he lives just around the corner from the comic book shop that I go and play at every Friday.
Uh-huh.
So usually I call him on Fridays. I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna go early. You want to go look through the new D&D stuff or whatever. So I get that opportunity of a little bit of extra socialization, hang out with my friend,
Sure.
that type of
Sure.
stuff.
This is John?
Tim.
Tim, thank you.
Yeah, John's the retired Navy guy that plays Magic. Yeah, it was real awkward a couple weeks ago. He gave me his phone number. He was like, when you hit your 40s, it's kind of weird making new friends. I was like, I know, man. I know. I texted him back. It's fine. Everything's okay. But Tim and I, we hang out whenever we get the opportunity. And, I told him, give me like 15 minutes, and I'll be ready to go. An hour and a half later.
Yikes.
But that's okay. Your boy still got the dub.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And I learned
Good
some new
job.
things. It's kind of great. So one of the guys that I was playing against, he was to my left. So I always went after him in the game. Also made Urza. So I've learned some new things that I want to incorporate into my Urza and how I can make his better. So I have realized that mine is just superior, so it's going to be interesting. But Saturday, I got up and I decided, you know what? I'm going to make cinnamon rolls. So I made synonym rolls just like Grammar used to make. They were fantastic. Yeah.
You said that so fast.
I know, it almost slipped by people.
So it was quite wonderful. The kids liked them. Liz liked them. I couldn't sleep last night, and she woke up at about 3, and she was like, "I'm gonna get a synonym roll." I said, "Okay." They're that good, folks. They're that good. But
Homemade.
oh, they are homemade.
Yeah.
And I rose them correctly. I did everything correctly. Everything's great. And I accidentally left an extra stick of butter out on the counter.
Oh, how could you?
Yeah, so it softened. So when I got up today after we did some yard work, I decided I was going to make cookies. And gentlemen, I have to say, they are fantastic.
You're making me hungry.
Yep. Don't worry, if I see you, I'll bring you some. Sorry, Greg.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. I'm saving things
Mhm.
for later. Like I said, part of that stuff. I've got 3 bottles of an imperial stout. One of the bottles is from 2012, and the other 2 are from 2013.
I'm a little teapot, sip and sip.
Stout, 2 stouts, and
Imperial
a
stout.
imperial stout. Here is my handle. Here is my handle.
Crap, I'm a sugar bowl.
Now in sugar bowl. Oh, Liz says the cinnamon rolls are indescribable and exquisite.
No.
You forgot delicious, scrumptious, tasty, yummy, delectable, delightful, incredible, exquisite, indescribable.
Indescribable. Synonym rolls.
Cinnamon rolls.
It says cinnamon.
Yeah.
Synonym.
Synonym. I told you, they're synonym rolls.
I know.
See, I feel like
I'm
that one
reading
was
it.
Just like Grammar used to make.
Don't worry, I wrote it down.
Oh, no, you're fine.
The problem is that when you read it, you're like, well, I misspelled it. But then when you listen to it, it sounds something different.
Absolutely.
Synonym rolls.
Making cinnamon. See, I can't even say it right.
Anemone.
Making synonym rolls like Grammar used to make.
Anemone.
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 Na 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 na
Anemone.
na 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 na.
Anemone.
I'll give you that one.
Na 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 na. He scats in the middle of it. He
Okay.
really does.
All right.
He
does.
scats in the middle of it.
My
And then it
favorite
goes
is
back
the-
to That's the reset.
I'll give it to you. I'll give
Thank
it to you.
Thank you. Oh, not to me, to him.
No, you got it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You got 2 on him.
Dang it, Greg.
Does that count? I think that counts.
It does.
yes.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
I love it. I'll take
Mm.
it.
You
Yeah.
should. You earned it.
Oh, by Jinx.
But what?
Owe me a soda. Jinx.
But who?
But you.
But what?
Whoa.
I said what?
Okay.
What?
But what?
Oh, that's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Lord, I
Yeah.
apologize, and please
Yeah.
forgive me. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, your microphone's good, PT, but
Oh, it works. It,
What-
wo-
it does.
it works
It
too
works.
well.
We're gonna put some ducks in on that one.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're
ladies and
fine.
gentlemen. Please forgive me.
I
It wasn't
forgive you
intentional.
wholeheartedly.
Oh,
No,
oh,
Alright.
and
man.
what you tried to say was not
Mm.
what came out.
No, it
It
sure
was.
didn't.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound like that.
Oh,
after the
well,
fact.
when you put it like that,
Like what?
gee, like, I'm not saying it again.
Ah.
No.
No.
Nope. Let it go.
No,
Speaking of,
just
though, off
leaving it.
subject.
Off subject?
Well, this is how the rich
Have we
man-
ever been on subject?
Squirrel.
on the yes, right, squirrel. Are you guys following Colin Firth on YouTube?
I have no idea who that is.
Nope.
Oh my goodness. Add him to your subscribed watch channels. He is this eccentric dude from the UK who makes all kinds of crazy devices. Like he built a giant you remember Weeble Wobbles?
Yes, they wobble,
Yeah,
but they
he
don't
made-
fall down.
Right, he made a human Weeble Wobble.
like
Like that you could strap yourself into and you can go every which way and you won't fall over. But his most recent thing, so he started, so like 10 years ago, he built a giant underground bunker in his backyard.
Okay.
And then he built a secret tunnel starting 3 years ago. He did a secret tunnel from his house to his work shed. And now he is expanding said secret tunnel into a secret garage that's going to be underneath the front of the house, that his DeLorean, when he wants to, he can get in his DeLorean and it'll raise up through the ground, and he can drive away. And then eventually he's going to extend the secret tunnel to his underground bunker. Go Colin Furze, Furze. Shout outs to him. The dude's a riot. He's so much fun to watch. But when they were doing the tunnel videos, one of his neighbors came over to help,
Mhm.
and he is like old school. I want to say he's Welsh, and he had to mute and quack out so much of this guy's. They couldn't keep it because he was just the way he talked. He was swearing constantly.
Oh goodness.
And it was just that came to mind. It made me laugh. But go follow Colin Furze. He is absolutely brilliant.
Just friendly plug in there as well if you want to hear Greg and I do that episode 500.
Yeah.
Yes, episode 500.
Minus quacks
Yeah.
or with quacks?
No, minus quacks.
Oh boy.
We turned the switch off for you guys, but
Yeah, we're gonna have to Patreon that one or
we
something.
will.
Uh-huh.
That switch is a real thing, folks.
You get a special code.
Mhm.
Oh
Who gets
man.
the question? Alex, you have the question.
Alex
I
has
do
a
in fact
question.
have the question.
Yes, he does.
So I was telling Patrick earlier, my question is going to be kind of a humble brag, but
Mm-hmm.
it it really depends on how you guys answer it, of how long this question could be. But my question for the week is between the two of you, gentlemen. What would you like your legacy to be?
Hmm.
What would you like to leave behind? Is it going to be a garage full of crap for your kids to take care of? Which
No.
I love the fact that that got brought into this because I was like, oh yeah, hey, that works. Okay. Or is it like what is it that you would like to be passed down? Your legacy.
Hmm. I'll go first.
Sure.
The low-hanging fruit would be my faith. That would be first and foremost. And not necessarily my faith, but that they would understand and recognize God for themselves and adopt their own love and faith and trust in who God is. That's the my immediate response. Like that's at, as a Christ follower, that's my hope for everybody, regardless of if you're my child or not. But for those who see me daily, for those who I share a meal with every day, for those who I can affectionately call mine, my hope is that they would see and want to know for their own a faith that moves and makes a difference, not just in their life, but when put into effect, the lives of those around. And so that would be my second request. My second hope for legacy is that they would live not for themselves, but would strive to see the betterment of others, whatever that might look like, whether that's helping them move past. So I'm thinking of both of my children right now. So for Philip, that he would in some way help someone else to better themselves through computers or that route that he is currently invested. For Julia to see to the needs of others in regard to their fur babies, their family, their extended family in that regard. Whatever that might look like, that my children would, and that those who come behind us would look to the needs and the hopes of others and do whatever they can in order to see that fulfilled. That's my hope.
Right on. I like it, man. I like it a lot.
That's good.
Greg, what about you? Oh,
I made a difference in something.
yeah.
I think that's really my biggest. I've put in. Uh oh. Are we still? Oh, we are still.
Yeah, we're still there.
I thought my thing just went away for a second. I was gonna say, oh
No, we're still here.
no. I put in 10 plus years into the. I'm going on almost 20 in the Marine Corps. 12 plus years in this community as an aviation mechanic. Um, and I've had the opportunity to work with and mentor a lot of Marines. And I'm hoping that, good or bad, that I've left a legacy with. I told kids when I was a recruiter, you know, um, it was part of my spiel when I was sitting down with them kneecap to kneecap and talking about the Marine Corps. Um, but it was also it was from the heart, and I told them exactly, I am not going to be here forever. I will retire from the Marine Corps, um, and I will eventually like the short term. I'm going to retire from the Marine Corps. I'm going to leave this gun club one day,
Yeah.
in the next few years. Like I have to. I can't do this forever.
Sure.
So I would challenge them is, are you going to be my replacement?
Hmm.
Are you going to be the person that's going to take up my position and keep this Marine Corps around and still doing its thing? Um, and I've a few of the kids that I put in have raised their hands, and I know for a fact they've reenlisted at least once. And so I hope that will continue. That one of them, um, one of them will take up my spot, because I'm not going to be here forever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I hope I get the opportunity to instill into Zoe the you know work ethic and beliefs and thoughts that I have, that she'll take some of those with her going on into the future. But um, especially with my I have the opportunity to mentor young men and women every day at work, and I'm hoping that I leave something with them when I finally retire,
Mm.
and then I'll go do it again in another job.
Woo.
The inspiration part?
Yes.
I'm with you.
Alex,
like it.
what do you got? What's your humble brag?
Well, I did something today and yesterday and the day before, and I've started putting it together. And that's kind of where the thought process for the actual question of the week came from. So inside this is the different recipes that I've used for the things that I have made. Right? So the sourdough recipe, the potato bread recipe, the modifications that have been made to make mom's apple pie recipe, mom's pecan pie recipe, mom's
Nice.
pie crust. Like all of those different things that are in my head have either been printed off and put in here, or I have found what I have used and then modified. So like all of my handwriting is all over these. How I've changed things, what I've done differently. All the things that I've put together have been put into this, to the point where it's kind of thick. Everything has its own little special page protector in it, so that when it gets used, the pages don't get messed up. And I have the ability to pass on, one, the knowledge that mom has given to me,
Mm-hmm.
and two, to pass on the stuff that I've kind of had to figure out on my own. And I plan on keeping adding to this, and adding another page protector. I haven't put down any of the grilling stuff. Any of the this is what I do for brisket. This is what I do for ribs, for pulled pork, for beer can chicken. What have you. No,
Yeah.
I haven't put any of that stuff. This has literally just been all of the baking stuff so far. And I don't know. I mean, it'd be kind of nice one day to see, the kids using this, but at the same time, it would also be kind of nice to see us standing behind a counter somewhere and going, "What kind of bread would you like?
Mm.
Would you like to sit down at that table? The D&D session's about to start.
Yeah.
What board game can we bring you while you guys hang out here for an hour?
That's awesome.
Here's our beer list."
Everything's made in house.
Everything's made in house. I mean, it's one of those things that, we kind of joke about every once in a while, but at the same time, like, how cool would that be?
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's a real dream. I got you. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't know. It'd be something neat, but at the same time, like, everything that I have in my head when it comes to this stuff is in this, and it's that legacy at the same time that you guys were talking about. The mental, the spiritual, the thought processes, passing all of that down. I mean, I love it. This is a physical legacy, I guess.
Right, a physical manifestation of it.
Something that I can pass down as well.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Digging it.
Mhm.
That's a healthy brag, man. Good job.
Yeah. I started smiling when you started talking about, oh, this one day will be yours. I went,
Hmm.
hmm.
Isn't it funny?
Isn't
Isn't
it
it
funny?
grand?
I love it.
Aw.
I ask you the question though. Why should you never call someone
Never call them what?
average?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's mean.
Mm. Mean median mode.
Yes.
Hmm.
Mean.
Yeah,
Hmm.
mean.
Yeah. A man keeps throwing yogurt and milk at my house. How dare he?
How dare he?
I thought it was gonna be something lactose intolerant.
Oh.
Mm.
My daughter asked me, Dad, what do bees eat? Honey, how should I know?
What does the
Hmm.
dad do to deal with his kleptomania?
I don't know.
He takes something for it.
No.
Hmm.
Mm.
Mm.
I taught my pet wolf how to meditate.
How?
Yep.
How?
Now he's a werewolf.
A werewolf. Where does Wayne go to use the toilet?
Bruce Rain.
Bruce Wayne? Where's Bruce Wayne go to use the toilet?
I don't know.
To the bathroom!
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I didn't want to believe my dad was stealing from his job as a road worker. But when I got home, all the signs were there.
That would be the one thing that I would be guilty of as a road worker.
Stealing the
Oh,
signs.
there'd be signs all over the place.
Come
Did you
walk
see
into
the
the
sign?
garage and it's just all the walls.
No.
I know what you're talking about.
No, one of those trailers that you can reprogram to put whatever you want to put on it.
Yeah.
That'd be sitting in the garage.
Uh-huh. Yeah. My doctor just diagnosed me with a severe case of lack of awareness.
Mm.
That came out of nowhere.
What do you call cheese that doesn't belong to you?
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese.
What do you call a bear that's stuck out in the rain?
A wet bear.
A grizzly bear.
Why did the Energizer Bunny go to jail?
It just kept running and running and running.
No, he was charged with battery.
Mm.
Oh. Today I asked my phone, Siri, why am I still single? It turned on the front camera.
Mm. Mm.
So bad. That makes me sad.
That is too close to
Aw.
home.
What do you call a cow that ain't got no legs?
Ground beef.
Ground beef.
Lieutenant Diane, you ain't got no legs. Button. I've seen that one.
What do you call a cow with 3 legs?
Ooh,
Lean beef.
tripod.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
I don't know.
Well, it's usually against someone else that doesn't share the same mother, but you say your mom. You go with the cow with no legs, it's ground beef. A cow with
Right.
3 legs, it's green beef or lean beef. A gal with 2 legs is your mom.
That's mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was bad.
It's just so bad.
Yeah, drop that one out. I'm sorry. We'll throw in
How
a
do you
dancing
make sure
panda.
the sea creature is playing the right song?
I don't know.
You have to tune a fish.
Oh, yeah. So my son wanted to know what it was like to be a parent.
Okay.
So I woke him up at 2 a.m. to tell him my sock came off.
See, that's funny.
I
What do you
throwed up.
What do you call a blind deer?
Dinner?
I know idea.
No idea.
No idea. Just so everybody's clear, I'm gonna go put my glasses on.
Yep. Your mom.
Where
Yeah.
do immortal college students shop? Forever 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say the Gap.
Age gap.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hmm.
One more, Greg.
One more.
One more, Greg.
Let's see. What did you think of the two antennas wedding?
The reception was lousy.
The ceremony wasn't much, but the reception was great.
Great.
Mm.
Got it.
Yeah.
My wife hated my impulse purchases of a revolving chair, but then she sat on it. Eventually, she came around. Ladies and gentlemen, what fun we have. Thanks for joining us tonight. Episode 137 of Brothers in Arms podcast. For those in our Twitch chat, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate your comments and your snide remarks and all the stuff in between. It's really been good. Twitch.tv/Brothers in Arms podcast. We are looking at next week's episode, which we are actually going to be recording on Saturday, December the 16th. So, if you're able to join us, please do. December the 16th, around 9 o'clock ish on the Eastern board. Might have a special guest that night. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe,
Yes.
possibly.
I mean, I'm down.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And then check out all of our past episodes on our YouTube channel. That is Brothers in Arms Podcast. On our Twitter at Your BIA Podcast. That's where we say we're going to go live. And anywhere podcasts are distributed, please download them. We haven't talked about the individual who downloaded over 106 of our episodes in one sitting.
We have not.
106 episodes. That's almost our full library.
Yeah.
And you downloaded it in one sitting. God bless you. God bless you. That's over 100 hours of us.
Yeah.
Talking.
How do you do it?
Over a period of like 3 years.
Yeah. Like you're going to go through a whole bunches of seasons of us.
Mhm.
A couple moves happened in that.
Yeah.
I think I've moved twice in that. Like it's just some crazy stuff.
Twice. I've moved twice now.
I've only moved once.
Wow.
Yeah, because I did. I moved from. We started this in New York. When I was in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved to Virginia.
Right.
And then I moved. Now I'm in California.
Okay, so I've only moved once.
Yeah.
Because we started when we were in Parkersburg.
Yep.
Our first episode was at my crazy kitchen table
thing
in that weird, interesting house.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yes, so I've moved once.
I've also moved once.
And Greg moved twice.
Yeah.
Dadgum.
It's a lot.
Still a lot.
That's a lot. But anyways, I digress. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. You truly are the best. Have a wonderful, fantastic week. Boys, anything to say before Alex hits that magic button?
Oh, yes. As always, drink your water, change your socks, take your Motrin. It does a world of good.
Mm.
That's all I got.
Amen. Alex?
I still have cookies.
Send some my way.
No.
Sure he does.
Please.
He says no. He's not giving it up. He's not giving up the juice. Moose.
Ain't giving up the most either. But man, these things are good.
Yeah, that's what. I'm not counting. I'm not counting. I'm not counting.
4.
I'm not counting. Okay, you can count that 5.
Yep. I gave 1 to Liv.
Nice. And we have stickers. So,
Yes.
interested in a sticker? Drop me a note. 10:30. No, just drop me a note and I'll send it to you. How about that? Drop me a note. Give me your address and I'll be happy to put one in the mail and send it your direction. So there you go. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And do what you love what you do, and love those around you. There you go.
Amen.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Love you too, Bob.
You too.
Thanks. Y'all take care now.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Okay, we'll see you later.
How do you get it every time? Every time. Do you practice that?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
No, I don't practice it.
He definitely does.
Wow.
I've heard his voice. I'll do it again. I've just heard it so many times. Like, this is the one, like, you know, like some people are like, oh yeah, no, yeah, I can do such and such voice. That is the one voice. Like, I've heard him so many times, and he makes me laugh to no end. And yeah, no, Goofy.
Yeah.
Channel my Goofy.
Said your inner goof. Inner goof.
Inner goof.
Love it.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.